Did you know that many clinical trials participants never hear back from the study team after the trial has concluded? While analyzing results of their Canadian Clinical Research Participation Survey, Clinical Trials BC discovered that lack of receipt of study results was of significant concern to both adult and pediatric clinical trial participants. The survey results found that while there are generally positive attitudes toward clinical trials, many participants were left with unanswered questions, both during and at the end of the research project. This is problematic for three main reasons. 1. It leaves participants feeling unsatisfied with their experience and results in less willingness to participate in future research. Second, the Canadian Institutes of Health Research acknowledges that the impact of research on the healthcare system is directly related to communicating research findings back to knowledge users, including members of the public that may be impacted by those findings. And finally, the Canadian Tri-Council Policy Statement, or TCPS2, clearly states that informing study participants of the research results is as important as disseminating results to the research community. To help address this issue, Clinical Trials BC formed a provincial working group to develop best practices for communicating results to clinical trial participants. This group was made up of previous clinical trial participants, researchers, ethics administrators, and decision makers, leading to 4 key recommendations. 1. Plan to manage expectations by discussing what information participants will be provided from the start of the study. For example, let participants know how long they may have to wait to have their questions answered or to find out how the study ended. Be sure to talk to participants in advance and explain what you will and will not be able to tell them and why. 2. Support research study staff by providing information and resources for communicating with study participants. It may be difficult for staff to know how to answer participants' questions and what information is appropriate to share. Consider how you can best support your team in responding to participants' questions through role-playing, training and resources, or providing FAQs of participants' most commonly asked questions. 3. Share study outcomes in accessible ways and provide options whenever possible. Provide participants options for how they would like to receive information about the study. Some participants may be interested in reading the scientific articles that result from the study, but it is important to recognize that many participants may also find these articles challenging to understand. For example, a scientific article versus a general summary, an email versus regular postmail, or consider providing updates on websites or social media posts. 4. Always remember to say thank you to participants taking part in the study. Acknowledging participants' contributions plays a key role in their overall experience taking part in the study, as well as the likelihood of them taking part in future research. To find out more about the Provincial Working Group and read the full best practices recommendations, please visit clinicaltrialsbc.ca/study results best practices. Or contact us at info@clinicaltrialsbc.ca.